Hey, what's up? This is Styler. In this video I will review the white HDC Galaxy Note 4 White with 5.7 inch HD display and real IR blaster. I got mine with a free case and 2 screen protectors from the seller called Pillar on dhgate.com, a very friendly seller that I highly can recommend. As always, have a look below in the video description and my blog for more details and where to get this phone. So inside this phone we find the MTK6582 quad-core chipset clocked at 1.3 GHz. It has 1 GB real RAM and 8 GB ROM. Around the phone here we have a real metal frame. See it here. In the top we find the Samsung logo. We have the earpiece, light and proximity sensor and a 2.3 megapixel front-facing camera. So below here we find the 5.7 inch HD display with 1280 by 720 resolution and very thin bezels. On the back we have a 8 megapixel rear camera and this one is 13 megapixel interpolated. We also see here the LED flash, which is very strong on this model. We have here a fake fingerprint sensor on the back and we see the Samsung logo. Also notice we have this texture here. Below here we have the back speaker, we find the S Pen. Let's have a look here. We have here the home button, we will have the menu key and the back key with backlight. In the top you also find a notification LED in different colors. And so here we will find 2 microphones, but one of them will be fake. We have here the micro USB port, we find the S Pen. Then on this side here we have the volume rocker. In the top we find the 3.5mm headphone jack together with a fake noise cancelling microphone and a real IR blaster. On this side we just have the power button. So that's it for the design. And let me also do a 360 degree so you can see the details on this phone here. So as you notice, this one really looks like the original Note 4. Let me turn it around here. So let us also now check the weight of the device. And I guess it's pretty heavy actually. Let's check with the battery inside. So this one is 206 grams, so it's really heavy actually. Let's have a look inside the phone here. So here you see the back cover. We find here the TF card slot for the micro SD. See here the LED flash once again and the rear camera. We see some fake pins here, we have battery here, and this one I believe it says 3000 mAh. We will have a look on the back side in a minute. Also we here find the slot for the micro SIM card. Let's have a look here on the back speaker. We here have the battery and let's confirm, yeah, it says 3000 mAh, but I think it's less because you see it's not that thick, the battery. Here we see the informations about the phone, made in Korea by Samsung. This is of course fake. So let me also shortly check the battery. The weight of this one and this one is 36. So this seems to maybe be only a 2000 mAh battery, I think. So the good thing is that you can buy an original Samsung Note 4 battery and use in this phone here. It will fit, so that's really good. Let's also have a look on the S Pen. So here we see it has the Samsung logo here. We also notice here that the S Pen looks like the real one and we have here a button. And in fact there will be a magnet behind this button here, so it will work to close the air command when you use the phone. And let's check the thickness here in the center. So we see it's 8.53mm in the thickness. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to boot up the device so we can see the boot animation and the speed. And now the phone is booted, and what you notice here is that it supports fake fingerprint unlock. When I say fake, it's because you can actually unlock it with any finger. So let me try this. You can see, and it will unlock. Let me lock again. Let me try with another finger. I didn't learn the settings. See, this also works. So only if you do it in another way like this, it will not work, as you can see here. And you can also start the camera app by swiping this up directly here. See it here? Okay. So let me turn down the brightness a little bit so we can have a look on the display like this. So here you see, so this is a HD display, and I think the colors are okay, pretty good and sharp picture. And here I look now on the viewing angle with the light off. So the viewing angle, you can see, are pretty decent. And let us have a look on the UI and the speed. So let me just scroll here. You can see this is actually okay, I would say. Doesn't lag, so pretty smooth here, you see. And you can also just click here to jump around on the pages here really quick. Let's go into the app drawer and let me scroll a little here. So you can see it's okay here. Let's go back. Let me also try here. See here widgets, and here you can scroll the widgets. So another nice thing is when you want to reorder, you can see here, actually it shows how the desktop is filled right now. So I can see I can move this one to this page or this one, but this one will be full. So for example, I go here, see, I can change it here directly. Let's have a look on the quick toggles, and some of these will be real and all others will be fake. You see here it supports air gestures. Multi-window is not real multi-window, but just a sidebar. We have a real power saving. Then we also have here smart stay. I don't think it's real, but let's see later in the video. We have smart scroll, and smart scroll doesn't work. You can scroll in on web pages and like that. It doesn't support that. We have smart pause and brightness, general, and power saving, ultra power saving here. So let's go back. I can hold this sidebar here. You can see. So they call this multi-window, but in fact it's just a shortcut menu. And let's have a look in the settings. So here we have all the normal settings here. Let's have a look in audio profiles. We have sound enhancement here. Let's have a look in display. Normal display settings. Have a look inside here. This is also pretty standard. Language and input. So this phone will support a lot of different languages here. I will just scroll quickly through them. And we have motions and gestures. So air gesture is supported, and here you can also, for example, slide up when the screen is off, and it will take you directly to the phone, or you can set up draw an O to start the calculator and so on. Let me shortly demonstrate this. Slide up. Oh, I just have to unlock here, and here it will slide up and take me to the dialer. Back again. You also saw the air gesture, so the air gesture is check here. Yeah, see it works in both directions here. Okay, so here we also see smart screen and smart scroll, smart pause. We have here the power saving, system power saving or ultra power saving mode. So this is pretty nice for this one because the battery will be smaller than on the original, so here you can definitely save some power. We have here things like security. Let's have a look here. So inside here you can set up the fingerprint unlock. So as told in the beginning, this will just be fake. Actually it will unlock with any finger you use. Go back. And let's have a look here what we else have here. Storage. Let's see what the storage says here. Internal about 2 GB and the rest here in the total space. So totally this phone has 8 GB of storage, and with an engineering code you can set up to show fake storage info, but you can also change it to show the real data, and actually I set this one to show the real one, so that's why you see this is the real storage of the phone, because else it would show that I have 32 GB of storage, which is fake. And I will show this code later in the video, or you can have a look below in the video description. Then we also here have developer options. Let's have a look in about phone. And as you can see here, it claims to come with Android version 4.4.4, but this is not true. Actually it would only be the 4.2 Jelly Bean. See, it fixed the Android logo here. We see here it is just Jelly Bean here, but this is also good because you can root this phone here really easy with Framer root, because it's just a Jelly Bean. If it had been KitKat, it would be much harder to root the phone. Okay, so now let me show you the engineering code. So you go in and press this, and then you again press in the end this, and it will bring you here to special settings. You can switch the boot animation to the Samsung boot animation or normal, and we also here have the possibility to switch language. You can switch the volume. Actually this is just the storage, so I have this set on real right now, but it was set on 32 GB from the beginning, but I prefer that the phone shows me the real storage. Then we also here have something, switch fake 4G. So here in the top you can see it says 4G, but it will just be a fake icon. We have the email, so you can go inside here and change the email number. Okay, so now let me show you the Play Store. And the Play Store on this device here is really good because you can update it to the newest version. You can download all the officially Google apps and use YouTube and so on. Everything will work fine with this version of the Google Play Store, so that's really good. Let's go back again. Let's go inside YouTube. And here we see the YouTube, and this is also really fast and smooth, so this will work really good. So now I'm going to see if OTG will work on this device. I'm not sure about that, but here I have my OTG cable with a USB stick. So let's try to see if it's supported or not. So let's see. So it seems to be supported here. And we see here it pops up with external USB storage, and we find here the external USB storage. So this is the USB stick here, you see. Let's go to other pictures, let's test. So it seems to work good. Yeah. Let's try music. So as you can hear, the back speaker here is really loud and clear, and I must also say that the earpiece here is really loud and clear. This one is also really good, so you will have no problems when you are talking with your friends with this phone here. Let me also now try with a Bluetooth speaker. Turn this one on here and place it here, and let's try to connect with the Bluetooth. So we just turn it on, and we see it's found really fast here. Let me connect. So now it's connected. Let me go back to the music player here, and again, just for your info, I'm playing it off this USB stick here. So you can see this works perfectly fine. And let me shortly demonstrate here the S Pen. So we have here the S Pen, and you can see it starts the air command. This one you can move around, of course, here. You can here, for example, capture. When you insert it, it will close. I can also, for example, use this one here. So you can see it's okay fast, I would say. Let me also try this one here. So to close this air command, you can also use this magnet button here. So you can see here nothing happens, but when I press here, it will close. Okay, so now a thing I want to show you is something special with the display here. So for example, I'm in a list here. I'm not touching the display now here. Actually, I'm just in the top. You can see I can move up and down the list here, but I'm not touching the display. Actually, my finger is just hovering over the display, and you can see I can even touch if I do like this. I nearly touch the display. Actually, I'll show it here maybe. You can see, nearly not touching it, and it's funny because somehow it will recognize your finger, even not touching the display. So actually you can avoid fingerprints on the display. So right now I'm not touching the display at all. Just here above the display, my finger. So this shows how sensitive this display and screen is. And now to a test call. So this is the proximity sensor.
Vollständig. Bitte rufen Sie die Auskünfte an.
And let us also have a look inside the camera app. So I must say that the camera is nothing special, it's just a standard average MediaTek camera, but you can use it for fun photos. So let's have a look on the quality. Let's see, can be used. Okay, I would say. Text is pretty clear. Let's go back here. Let me also try out the front-facing camera. So here you see the front-facing camera, and this one is only on 2.3 megapixels. So of course the quality will be much lower, but it's okay. Let me also just show you here the mode. So here you have different modes here. So right now I have the air gesture activated, so that's why it starts to doing some pictures here. Let me just show it from this side here. You can see different modes: auto scene, smile, best shot, and so on. So that's really nice. So, yeah. Okay, let's go back and let's have a look in the settings. Let's see here. We have here picture size 16 megapixel interpolated when the preview size is 43. Go to full screen, and it will be 13 megapixel. And I also noticed that the autofocus here is working pretty okay. You can see it does focus. Yeah. So that's it for the camera app. Let's go back. Let's also try the flashlight here. So the flashlight on this one will actually be pretty strong. It's much stronger than on the iPhone clones I have tried. So definitely stronger LED flash. Let's see how bright it is here. So this one is not weak at all. And now let's have a look inside AnTuTu. And here we see the score in AnTuTu, close to 19,000. And here we see it fakes the Android version 4.4.4, but in fact the SDK version is only the 4.2. So this is Jelly Bean. And let me also show you here the notification LED. You see it here. So it supports different colors, and this one right now is in blue, as you'll notice here. And here you see it in red. So in the rest of the video I will just show some different test apps, and I will put some louder music in the background. We are now in the end of this video, and I will now list some of the main pros and cons. So first, the pros. It has a notification LED in different colors. The touch buttons have white backlight. The design is really nice and one-to-one with the original Note 4. Also, the S Pen is with a magnet button that you can use to close the air command. You can hover the finger over the display and it will still track your finger. It scores close to 19,000 in Antutu Fine for most 3D games. It has very loud and clear sound from both the back speaker and the earpiece. The LED flash is pretty bright and strong, not weak at all. The Play Store is also good on this version and can be updated without any problems. So now to some of the cons. The battery is honestly not the best, but you can buy an original Note 4 battery and use that in the phone. The display is good, but not anything near the original with Super AMOLED. The phone's 1GB RAM and 8GB RAM is okay, but 2GB RAM and 16GB RAM had been better, but I guess the price would then also have been higher. The cameras are nothing special, so don't expect too much of them. The Wi-Fi speed and reception is really good on this version, but the 3G doesn't seem to be that fast. Also, the body construction between the back and the front screen seems to be very thin. So that's it for now. Remember also to check out my blog. You'll find the link in the video description. If you have any questions, please comment below, give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.